Good morning, everybody. This is Jeff, and I'm coming back to you with another follow-up, VSG post-out follow-up. I think this is 24 weeks. I'm at my 24-week mark, so basically, I'm approaching my six month post-op in this journey, and so I do have a 6 month follow-up coming up in a couple of weeks. This is basically checking my labs to make sure everything is still copacetic, and talking to my doctor, my surgeon, and getting the clearance to be able to eat a little more, because I think for the last couple of months I've been eating about 3 to 4 ounces per meal. I feel like I'm not eating enough, and that's only because I'm working out a lot. I still work out six days a week. Actually, I just left the gym. Had a really tough workout. Like I said, I started this new routine. This is my third week, and where my weight was stagnant, it started to drop again. I can't remember how much I weighed the last time I did this video, but I do know that last week I weighed 219 pounds. I haven't weighed myself this morning, but the last time I weighed myself was probably Monday, and I weighed in at 213 pounds. So basically, I'm between 13 and 23 pounds from my ideal weight. My ideal weight is to be between 190 and 200 pounds. So I'm extremely close. The energy is really kicking in. When I do my workouts, I'm somebody that really does not like doing cardio. I don't, because I don't like having to push myself. But I'm realizing the more I push myself, the more I get my heart rate up, and the more I can burn, the more I can burn fat. I think the highest I got my heart rate up was like 161 during my workout today. So 140 is athletic performance, and I'm trying to keep my heart rate up. I would like for my resting heartbeat to be 40 beats per minute. That's athletic. So I'm working hard and trying to reach my goal. As I said, I do music, so I'm looking to perform this year. So I want to make sure that I'm in shape to do so. And I'm getting there. I'm actually there now, but I really want to be there. It's cold outside. It's snowing really bad. It's not snowing right now, but there's a lot of snow on the ground. But even that didn't stop me from getting to the gym. I'm still going to the gym. I'm getting like really close to my goals. As I said before, my 3 major goals is health and fitness, academics, finances. So I've been able to save money. Every check that's been going well, paying my car off, so it makes it easier for me to save money. I'm studying for my master's degree in social work. That's going well. I'm about to pass a couple classes. I'll be doing my field placement in a couple of months. So, my goal for that ultimately is to start my own practice where I work for myself. I want to work with young men, young fathers, people with substance abuse, children and families, and then I would like to work with married couples too, or just couples in general. One of the other things that, I said my 3 major goals is finance, education, and health and wellness, but a major goal is that I didn't really think about is relationships. And I've been reading The Purpose-Driven Life. If you ever get a chance to read that book, read The Purpose-Driven Life. That's actually one of the books I'm reading in one of my classes, actually 2 of my classes, social work practice and human behavioral and environmental studies. And the book, it talks about your purpose in life, and your purpose with God, and your purpose with relationships and people. Talks about your spiritual family and your physical family. It's a really good book, a really good read. And so for me, it compels me to want to work on my relationships even more, because once I get so enmeshed in what I'm doing, as far as working out and getting my education together and all these things, I tend to isolate myself because I'm so focused and so driven that I forget about the relationships around me, and that's not good. So that's a fourth goal that I'm really working on, is like really getting my relationships right, and taking the time with people, outside of what I'm doing, making time for people and things like that. So the thing about this journey is that if you do it right, meaning if your goal is to lose weight and keep it off, then obviously you have to look at the things that really held you back from doing those things. So basically the barriers in your life. And so as I was thinking today and even yesterday, one of the major barriers in my life that held me back from losing weight and maintaining the weight is depression. You can be depressed and not even know it, because you do things that block you from recognizing or even realizing that you are depressed. And so, my main mechanisms that would suppress what I was feeling was overeating and overworking. I would work a lot just not to deal with, to keep from dealing with things that's going on in my life. And this is actually something that started when I was a teenager. When I was about 14, and throughout high school, I worked 2 jobs. And most of my 20s, I worked 2 jobs because it helped me suppress the things that was going on in my life. I felt like if I could, by working a lot, I escaped the issues that was going on. And that followed me for many years. And so, and overeating as well. I can lay in my bed and have a big plate of pizza rolls, a bag of barbecue chips, a Monster, or a Red Bull, and watch movies and would be okay with that, because it helped me forget about the problems that I was having at that moment. But those things hurt me in the long run, because physically I was not able to do the things that I should have been able to do at my age. So physically, it wasn't a good look. And so when I decided to have this surgery, and I'm gonna tell you right now, for those of you that want to have this surgery, the journey does not begin before the surgery. The journey actually starts after surgery, because it's on you to do the work. And it's not, just you have the surgery, you lose weight, and that's the end of it. No, it's on you to do the work. You have to continue. You have to start an exercise regimen and keep that up. You have to eat properly and keep that up. You have to do those things. And at first it was hard for me, but it got easier because, it was things that I had been doing before. Growing up, I used to work out a lot. I stopped as I got heavy, but over the years, I would work out here and there. And so it was just things that I did anyway. So, getting back into the gym wasn't a problem. What truly helped me is my current trainer, who, we don't work face to face because he lives in a different state, but he loads my workouts on an app, and I follow those workouts. And I'm actually about to get back into the vegan lifestyle too. But the workouts that he's given me have been really great workouts. They've been kicking my butt, which is a good thing, because it's helping me. It's helping where I was stagnant at with my weight. It's helping push it down again, so I'm losing weight again. And his workouts has done great by me. So kudos to him. But I just want to give this quick update. I didn't want to. There's not a whole lot going on. It's really the same thing, and I don't want to waste time saying the same things over and over again. But I just want to make sure that I'm documenting this journey. I just want to make sure that I'm documenting this journey, because it's easy to forget what it is you're trying to do, and then you fall back into those old habits. A lot of people who have had this surgery have gotten back into old habits and have put their weight back on. That's not something that I look forward to doing. That's not something that I want to do. My goal is to eventually transition into a full vegan lifestyle and eat plant-based, and just maintain my weight. because I'm happy with where I'm at. Sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror, I can't believe it. Just to think this is February. And I just had a birthday. I just celebrated my 42nd birthday Saturday, February 13th. Just to think, last year, October 2020, I was 341 pounds. February 2021, I'm 213, maybe smaller. I don't know. I haven't weighed myself. But just to see, like, when I look at pictures of myself, I look at my driver's license. I haven't changed my driver's license yet. I haven't changed my school ID from IUPUI yet, which I'm no longer with IUPUI. I transitioned to Indiana Wesleyan University. But I haven't changed my ID yet. I left it that way. My work ID is the same. I have not changed it. And people have asked me, like, why have you changed your work ID? I said, because I want to remember what I looked like when I first started working here versus what I look like today. Because if I can remember what I look like, I want to make sure I never go back to that again. So I have no need to change, that picture. It can stay there. I won't change my driver's license until I renew my driver's license, which is in a few years. So I'm going to leave it just like it is. Don't want to change it. So you have to have reminders, references to remind you of what you used to look like and where you were in your life, so you can remember where you don't want to be going forward. And so that's why I keep up with that. But yeah, so that's really all I have. I'm just updating, letting you guys know where I'm at. I'm still on the same tip, have not changed. I'm still working out, still watching what I eat, all those things, because it's easy. I've seen other people's videos over time where they've had a lapse and they gained the weight back and probably gained more back and things like that. And this is a very costly surgery, both physically and financially, and mentally too. It's very costly. So, it's not something to go through to revert back to where you were. So this is why in the process you have a therapist, you see a psychiatrist once, you have all these different elements within your team, because you have to take full advantage of the therapy, you have to take a full advantage of the fitness coach, full advantage of the nutrition coach, because all these things you're going to need once you really start that journey. And you have to address what got you to where you are. You have to develop coping skills to help you not revert back to that person. You have to develop healthy workout regimens with your fitness coach, and you have to develop healthy eating habits with your dietitian, nutritionist. And so, the psychiatrist is just, mentally, are you prepared for this? Are you able to do this? So you have to take full advantage of these different entities that, that comes together as a collective for your team to help you become the person that you really want to be. And so, as I said before, and I'll say it again, if you have any questions, I can only tell you my journey. I can't tell you nobody else's. I'm not a doctor. I am studying to be a therapist, but I'm not there yet. I'm not a doctor. I can only give you my experience. I can only tell you what I know from what I've been through. Everybody's situation is totally different. What worked for me may not work for you. And so, but again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I will respond to them. You have a good day. I'll come back to you in a couple of weeks. And I think at that time it will be my 6-month post-op, and I'll tell you exactly what's going on at that point, what's new, because there will be some new things, obviously. And you all have a great day. Thank you.